out the text. Just because I just don't have time to. But you know, this is nice. This is nice. We'll see how this looks. It probably looks weird on Twitch. It's probably just like, is this square? You gotta magnify this. No, you don't have to. Okay. So I just checking. Oh God. Okay. Sorry. Oh. Okay. Random page generator. Okay, so Sacrament. Oh, art is sacramental. Sacramental. Sacrament. 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 Sacramental. 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 Ooh, let me take this out. Ooh, I gotta make the video of this before I get kicked out of the thing. I don't even know what I'm so sloppy these days. I don't keep my texts captured. Okay, that's gonna be doing its thing for a bit. I'll add it later. Oh, it's Tuesday.
Welcome to Tuesday Go to Meeting. Ooh, yeah. Where we press this button which produces a random faith, active or extinct, always real or eternally fiction.
It's like, get this over with, let's get that over with.
And once the faith is randomly determined, we will listen to the homily of the week from the pastoral agent of that particular faith, and we will employ discernment on its message to extract what relevance and value it has for our lives. Now quick, these temperatures may overheat the device and we don't want to get it glitchy. You don't want a glitchy faith. They cannot be winners. So you press the button, which flickers and F-whipples and gathunk. On the screen is the random faith of the week. Art is sacramental. And my faith of alley art is not merely sacred, but sacramental. The great philosopher Parmigiordi said that we make the world beautiful to glorify the beauty of life in us, when he could just as well have said that we make life beautiful because it glorifies the beauty of the world in us. Art can only truly happen if the world exists that can sustain its creation. When we paint the sky red and orange like the fires of heaven, those colors must burn in the real, solid earth, or else what use is there to? The illusion, the only place in the world where a rainbow bridge should stand is wherever an honest-to-goodness real rainbow is. For when art reflects our own humanity in itself, that's how we truly discover ourselves. What kind of creature are we that sees such glorious sights? Such wonders and horrors. Art's reflection is the truthful, true nature of all existence, and if we ever find ourselves with doubt of why we are here now, then I say art is sacramental. Yes, I say I'm telling you true. If your mind is troubled by unanswered questions, simply ask your art to reveal what it can show of the world itself. Gathunk! Next Ain't it the greatest? Gives you so much to ponder. Let's see here. The universe is our soul. Oh no, I did it again. Sorry, guys. It's okay, we've still got more on deck. Here's another. For an instant refresher course. You might recall them from last week's episode of our little program.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, sure. Why not? Alright. And let's add it to the thingy. Oh, I skipped a number. That's okay. There we go. Add the class.
Gathunk! Oh, hey. Artist Sacramental again. Looks like the universe wants us to vamp on this topic the whole episode. Well, okay. It was kind of deep last episode. And kind of boring. I feel asleep in it myself. And then when I woke up, I still didn't get it because my wife was talking about her day while I was listening on the TV. But I'm still going to give this another go anyway. For my wife, even though my attention span isn't good anymore. Art is sacramental. Well, we had to start somewhere, right? This week will be the first of a three-part mini-series covering art's place in society, its importance to individual consciousness, as well as some practical application exercises on the craft of painting. Gavank! Infinite love I call upon the sacred wisdom of my ancient and ageless people, and I share with you the secret to true happiness that was passed on to me by our forefathers when they revealed themselves to us after a time when it was a bad look to believe aliens lived on Earth, and the revelation would have been frowned upon in polite conversation, but back then they visited and taught our people, so I'm passing on the wisdom they gave. If you want to be truly happy, be the greatest warrior your people have ever seen. Take all the women for yourself and rule your own planet, and never be the guy that loses or gets eaten by his people, but instead be the guy who wins fights and doesn't need anybody. And the winner of this week's Tuesday Faith Pick is, drum roll please. Oh, I don't know, it sounds cool. The universe is our soul. This is true as shit. You know, it was proven in that movie Avatar that people's brains could connect to a computer by the use of technology, and by that means their minds could be in two places at once. But it proved that it was possible that the person was really in the avatar body because their mind could think independently of their own biological bodies as long as the technological means existed that it was made possible. And by this fact alone, you cannot prove whether or not you're actually the brain of an alien creature in a robot shell living here on Earth to learn your people's culture, or an alien robot in a human's body on Earth doing the exact same thing. Only time will reveal the truth, so make peace with the reality. Gathunk! Seth Whiphop! Thank you, Mike Azar. Welcome. Ball is broken. Fafet, welcome you. Hive. What a selection here, don't you think? What delights and insight our randomizer brings us in just 10 little inputs. So many glorious paths to righteousness, wisdom, or salvation. It makes your head spin. Well, let's see here now. Atomical creation of the universe. Let's give that a listen. Gee. Why? Why? How? Okay. I guess we lost the transmission that one, Sue. Let's see. Maybe Kirsten Kirschit. Yawn, so many choices. Let's go backwards here and hit up Rendro and Demay. Now he looks like a man of the cloth, it says here. Greetings, tiny mouselings. Well, we are unable to listen, so we must put our ears to the wood and become our brother the tree, thus rooting ourselves in all creation seems. And would you believe the transmission we received went all kinds of static nonsense too? Well, come on, dude, we ain't giving any dissenami. I ain't. The tree is trying to rap. The tears says the hair. It's trying to raise the nests by singing tunes and laying beads. Pretty poignant. One day, it could all depend on this. So next will be here's a wave. Kiev Nifur say, followed by an hold on a sec, let's skip who. Reeffert, we're in it at one just reeled off something of incalculable value to be remembered with accuracy at a later date. Here. Shows. What if ustulates? And then here is Sale Dispute. No, I think you've heard enough babbling shit from us, ain't it? Oh yes, Sailor, let's try him out. Apostolic instruction issued on behalf of Pope Sciothay. I like him already. Any dude whom Pope Sciothay would pay attention to sounds like my sort of deity. A nice solid Poposimeth. And he'd been paid for an instant. What does Pope Sciothay, I think, makes the holy books and themselves sacred? The symbols on the page Sacramental are given meanings amazing, I find. Within my universe of discourse, which can then also point at your universe with a signifier, but whose reality is there for the universal? How can truth from a church claim universality when it originated inside of culture at a specific point? Somewhat. You will note that those who participate accept on their role-playing by agreeing to Catholify. Am I supposed that we can agree with half-assed humans who don't disagree to reality? Even false ones can be immersive realities with full participation. Let's see now. He was signed to Church Youth Tour. Puffy Corp survey he does Papa Chain. Well, you could make the case because it had fallen down because one sentence it didn't belong. Then 3 sentences later we'll pick it back up, but now it's just incoherent. Whereas in reality, for most theologically sound systems of organized religion, each of these facts belongs within this universe of discounting meanings from McAfee real theoreticians. Don't you hate going theories? Random through meme and diversity act. Let's hope we've got something that resonates, some form orogenic called the other religions to be incorporated perhaps within our own personal ideology. My oh mermy, the last section of code or scripture or bullshit, however you perfectly could I mean in the animal god, stop it. Holy fucking god, would you stop talking fuck, just say what's gone fuck. Why is a theology professor getting an episode on my list so critical this? Better have a cohesive idea in there, somewhere. Because right now it fucking reads like he overpercolated his thoughts. Just Shandunk. Hissy-HK. My apologies, viewers. It appears we might have been trying to override an operational short circuit via the G5 antenna. Our broadcasting interregionalities. No, really, man, don't plug the green switch underneath to the red speaker plots. Doing your radio unit will reboot to your unit. I rephrase. It appears we've switched our broadcast in a local area to a new provider you've probably never even seen because you cannot believe it. We put yours together, now mindless marker merkitty silliness. Fuck wickaloging those fucking peoples off in their own EDs and turn on loud firman. When Frona has the fucking balls to show we the aesthetics in this world, the wired is sacramental because it's beautiful nature. It'll show in itself. Good night, viewers. views are in that Will's on tomorrow in G1247 Live Faith TV time. As they play us tunes from their radio sets and bring about Timur all you needed to bring out for Easter, and so now we must shut off once more before bringing back the attack on Blisolacas. Next week we want to hit everything on our to-do list.
Good night. Good afternoon. Have a fine lunch. Have those wonderful meetings. Checking in after the holiday. You're having them now. Oh,